Also at the Capitol, the state's AIDS drug assistance program is now restored. Governor Ron DeSantis signing a bill on drug prices that includes more than $30 million in emergency funding. That law took effect right away. The state health department had issued an emergency rule change this month to cut more than 10,000 low-income Floridians off of HIV medication coverage. The emergency appropriation now restores that eligibility